Also new, Eddie Poai of Hilo could face life in prison after pleading guilty today to a slew of drug trafficking and gun charges. Police say during 3 incidents in 2021 and 22, they found Poai in possession of 700 grams of meth, along with fentanyl, heroin, and cocaine, and numerous weapons, including pistols and an AR-15 style rifle. Poai eluded police capture twice. They finally caught him after a foot chase in Hawaiian Acres. As a felon, his mandatory minimum is 20 years in prison and fines up to $10 million. His sentencing is set for April 20th.